Hi. As promised, we're going to talk about some scripture that goes along with having fun and trying new things, new hobbies, new experiences. And so the first scripture, as you know, I need to put on my glasses to read. You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy. Psalm 30:11. I love this verse because if you watched my first video, one of my things that I love doing is dancing. And I had kind of quit dancing and listened to music as often as I had done in the past. And so that was a big thing for me to just blare the music, different stations, different types of music. I like all kinds. Usually ones with the beat because I love to dance. I love to feel the rhythm of the music. And I'll sing. It's not great. The singing, I can't sing. And maybe that's why I enjoyed the dancing so much. And I also am not a good dancer, but I have fun. And it's good exercise, right? Yeah. So anyway, so this verse really stood out to me because it's the wailing, because when you're in a separation, I mean, it's sad. You're sad. You're alone. And so you start doing these alone things, but with that, with those negative emotions that come with being alone and being separated, you can do fun things, and God's going to turn that into dancing. He's going to take it and turn it to joy. When you start just really enjoying and learning how to be alone, it's fantastic. And you're going to get, like peace. You're going to have fun. You're going to see a piece of you that maybe has been missing for a while. Find that little girl again, find that teenager. And remember, you haven't spent your whole life with this person. You haven't. So you've been alone before because you just have. You weren't married when you came out, when you were born. Granted, you had family and stuff, so it looked a little different, but still, you weren't dating, you didn't have this relationship. So you were alone at one point. And so find those places, go and turn your wailing into dancing. And then another one I have here is and this is to do with trying new experiences, like getting out there, like experiencing something new. Is there something that you've like wanted to try but you just haven't? For me, I love cooking, so I would love to take like a cooking class and learn something new. Of course, I would love to take a dance class because it would kind of be nice to actually know what I'm doing when I'm on the dance floor instead of just moving to the music. Um, and then maybe there's a hobby. I love to paint. Again, I'm not good at it, but I love to do it. And so I would love to go to like painting places and just going out and experiencing going to new places. Um, Maybe you want to jump out of an airplane. Maybe you want to learn how to scuba dive. I don't know. Maybe you want to do a woodworking class. You want to learn all the tools and how to build a shelf. So find out kind of like what that is and just go for it, because here's the verse, 2 Timothy 1:7, for this, hang on. For the spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. We are not to be timid. He gave us his spirit to just live. That gives us the self-discipline and the power and the love. That's what God is desiring for you, even through this tumultuous time of separation. Or maybe you're going through divorce right now, whatever it is. Or maybe you're not going through either one. Maybe you're just single and you came upon this channel. Yay, thanks. Glad you're here. Um, so yeah, just don't be timid. Get out there, be brave, try something new. Maybe you want to be a graphic designer and you want to take an online course. Whatever it is, start, as long as it's not putting a hindrance on your family, it's hurting or a financial strain, just you're gonna start learning to be okay with just doing things alone and with you, because there may be a time that you are going to be alone. And in this time of uncertainty, that percentage is looking really high right now. So just take some time to enjoy and have fun. And if by chance your spouse wants to do it for you, and that becomes this wonderful, great new experience that you guys can have together and you have a great time, then perfect. That's even better. That's a step in reconciliation, which is beautiful. So yeah, just start trying new things and have fun and start getting that peace from just being okay. If you find that little piece of you, find that joy again, find that happiness, and you won't regret it. And it'll make the process so much better because when you're a better person, when you're happier and more joyful, everyone around you is going to see it and they're going to feel it and they're going to be like, hey, she's changing for the better. I remember that girl. She's got a spark in her eye and find the spark, get back to it. And please, yeah, you can subscribe to the channel. You know, apparently you're supposed to say that after every episode. Um, Sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget. So anyway, love to have you here. Have a great day.